And Hard AF Seltzer is now live in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Texas, Ohio, Montana, Idaho, Oregon, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Illinois. Go to hardafseltzer.com today. Click on the store locator and enter your city or zip to find the closest location nearest you.
We are cold for energy. Send it. Incoming! Put the money in the bag, man!
As I said, your paycheck is your thank you.
What's going on back there? This is awesome! Welcome to Earth! No. Who's flying the plane? Get cockpit. Go. God.
Black Rifle Energy, dropping near you.
Welcome to Drinkin, bro. Yeah, welcome to the NFL Prediction Show, Week 6. Are we in 6, Bob? My God, dude, we're really doing it this year. Brought to you by MyBookie.com. Promo code DrinkinBros doubles that first deposits all the way up to $1,000. Get off the couch and get into the action today with MyBookie.com. Bob, tell us about those rakebacks. Not that I need them after this week.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you have a bad week, and if you're a regular player at MyBookie, you are in the MyBookie Plus rewards program, didn't have to sign up. Didn't have to pay anything. After you play for a while, you're in the rewards program, and if you are, they'll say thank you for being a loyal customer. Here's a little money back. Sorry about your shitty weekend. We know you like to have some money on the game, so here's a little cash back for you.
We love you. We love you is basically what they're saying. We love you. Okay, thank you, and thank you, MyBookie, for allowing me to dominate your entire site last weekend. God, I crushed in NFL and college. Great fucking weekend. I knew I was due. I'm still missing that one big one, though. There's always one game that's kind of tipping me off here. And I should have gone with gut, raw instincts on it, but I didn't.
You talking about the Chiefs?
No, it's Chiefs won. So we posted that last night. Bob, I crossed the zeros, like we said on the show. Plus 3.5. Yep. Over-under was 37.5. Both of them hit. Here's the irony of it, though, was some of the listeners took the Jags plus 10.5, so they all won as well. I mean, we won for Drinkin' Bros Sports, like in Drinkin' Bros, a lot of fucking money last night. So it was great both ways. When both ways hit like that, and that's the beauty of these fucking teasers, you don't have to root against the other person. There was a listener last night in the chat who said, hey, dude, I love you. I know you've been on fire on these Monday and Thursday shows, but I believe in the Jags, and I love the Jags, so I'm going to jack them up to 10.5. And I said, man, I think we could both win on this. Sure enough, we did, and we were dapping each other up by the end of the night, obviously with emojis, but it was worth it. And it was fun. Now, we have some big NFL news to report here. And, Dan, this is going to devastate you. So, please, try to control yourself and your emotions. I know that's going to be hard for you. Joe Flacco has been traded.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, somebody on the plane told me that yesterday. It's like, all right, well, I guess it's fine. You can suck in two places one year, you know?
Boy.
Look, certainly the Bengals is, being on the Bengals is a better spot. Being able to throw Jamar Chase and T. Higgins is better than whatever's going on in Cleveland.
Yes.
But still, they don't have an offensive line, and you're 75 years old.
I know.
So we'll see.
It's going to be an issue.
We'll see.
But
they're gonna have to run timing plays. Like he's gonna 3-step drop is the most he's gonna get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if he's going deep down the field, it's gonna have to be up in the air a little bit. Honestly.
But the other thing that's interesting to me is I had said this when you were gone. Does Cincinnati still have a shot at the playoffs? I said this yesterday with Bob, and we both of us said no. However, they apparently think yes, because you don't go out and make a move like this unless you're trying to get Burrow back. Now, immediately after this trade was done, they were like, look, he's coming back at the beginning of September. The beginning of December. If we can go maybe a split halfway down, then we've got a shot at it. So I guess, but
I mean, they're playing.
What's their schedule like?
At Packers, they play the Steelers. They're going to lose both of those. But even with Burrow and a full roster, chances are they would only win one of those two anyways.
Right.
To be fair.
Yeah.
They're playing the Jets after that. The Jets suck. The Bears suck. They can lose.
Can win those.
They could win them, but they could also lose them. Then they play at Steelers. Unlikely they'll win that. It's the middle of November. The Patriots are hit and miss. At the Ravens, that's tough. And then
Lamar Jackson will be back here.
And then they go at Bills, Ravens, and that is December 7th and 14th when Burrow is expected to be back. So, if they can hover around 500, and that, I think they would probably be like Baltimore's 1-4.
Yeah.
Cleveland's 1-4.
Yeah. And I hate to interrupt you here. We got more breaking news. He got traded last night, and they just announced he's going to start today.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know the playbook.
Neither did Baker in L.A., and he made it work.
He did. That was, by the way, a miracle. If you really want to go back to Baker Mayfield, because we won a shit ton of money on the game this weekend, if he doesn't start that game and win and play as well as he doesn't get this deal in Tampa Bay.
No, he's a backup somewhere probably right now.
That one game,
yeah.
that one shot, one opportunity, one moment.
Yeah, but that's something. And then on the other side of that transaction, somebody asked Stefanski this morning if he was ready to make Shedeur the QB2, and he goes, I don't think we're ready for that yet.
I know.
There's only 2 QBs on the roster now. So who's QB2? It's fucking...
Oh, no, it's Jameis. Oh, no, Jameis in New York. I'm sorry, you're right.
It's Dylan Gabriel, a guy who's on the IR and also gets jacked off against people's will, and then Shedeur at 3, even though 2 is empty. That's not... I don't know what the fuck that even means. He says... All roster type of things, I always have to be mindful of our players and our players' development, and I want to make sure that I'm always doing what's best for our players and, of course, our team. But with young players, I'm always thinking about last week, I'm always thinking about last week, making the change to Dylan. You have to think long and hard about that because these are young players that you are so invested in their development, so I'll let the decision play out and make a decision later. I don't know what that means.
Me neither.
What do you mean? You said two minutes worth of words, and you didn't actually say anything.
Kamala Harris.
You've got 2 people on the fucking roster that can play that position right now. 2 people that are available on the roster that can play that position. Right. One is the number 1 guy, and the other one is the number 3 guy. That does not make sense. Look, I'm not a mathematician or anything, but I'm pretty sure there's a number between 1 and 3.
Well, I heard a rumor, a little Hollywood rumor behind the scenes here that he potentially could get cut. They're unhappy with some of his shenanigans, and those shenanigans being he's filming a reality series. And I was unaware of that.
Okay.
And everybody else was kind of pissed off about it player-wise because they're like, bro, you're like the 4th quarterback. And we're doing a reality series on you for some fucking, show. And I agree with that. Unless they're going to get Dion in the hospital on top of it, I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Well, look, Dylan Gabriel showed out in his first start.
He looked fine. Yeah.
57.5% completion percentage.
He's very, very small. I watched that game. Man, he is a tiny, tiny little man. If
Dylan Gabriel was on Minnesota or Dallas or the Bengals, I'd be like, all right, he could probably put some numbers up here because of the receivers, or even Tampa Bay, right? Because of the receivers. He's real. I think only Jerry Jeudy is a factor in his receiver core. Tillman's on the IR. I don't know if he's coming back ever. Njoku's good, but if you're a 5'5" guy and you're a quarterback, you're not hitting your tight end that much.
No,
you can't see him because he's only 5 yards behind the 6'6" dude. So
and as soon as he stunts off the line, it's going to be tough because that guy will become a rusher. So
and those have to become those have to become like plays that you decide what you're going to do before the snap. You know what I mean? So it's like you're not looking to see if Njoku's going to be open. You're throwing it to a spot, and he's got to get to that spot. That's his job when you're that size and it's your tight end and short distance like that. So good luck, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's capable for sure. And the right kind of offense. Like, he's a left-handed Drew Brees style thrower at this point. Now, that was Drew Brees later in his career, but at this point, you know, or maybe always, that's what Dylan Gabriel will be. I just don't see how he has a lot of success.
Yeah, I don't either.
But we'll see. Baker did it, and I didn't think he would either, so let's see.
We'll find out. Daniel Jones, they're talking about a contract extension for him. Yeah, you should probably get that done.
I think I would wait.
You think so?
Yeah.
Just gets more expensive.
That's what I think. So that's the debate right now.
It does, and it's really
that is the debate inside the organization.
You know what's really expensive is signing him to the contract the Giants did and getting that performance out of him. That's really expensive as well.
I'm with you.
So he's got some work to do. I don't think Daniel Jones' feels are going to be hurt if when meaningful football starts in November and December and he keeps performing, they're like, you know what, fuck this, 4 years, $150 million, let's do it. Or whatever, right? 170 probably actually is what he'll get. Somewhere in that range. He's not going to get top tier, but he'll get 40 plus.
Yeah, I mean top tier now, which is
top tier is 60.
Like $2 million.
So top tier,
$200 million.
Top tier 60.
Yeah,
now.
but like
Yeah.
so
he's not getting that.
Trevor
He'll get 45.
Lawrence.
He's not getting that.
What's Trevor Lawrence's yearly?
I think he got 48.
His contract's 275, but I forgot how many years. It's
I think
over.
he got 48
Okay.
a year
Yeah.
plus the signing bonus or
I
whatever.
think he's
so that's
about. I think Danny's about in that range.
he should be, yeah. Just because I mean, Trevor's doing something. This is something I've never understood this about him in the NFL. So he was a good quarterback in college, and towards the end of his championship season, started getting covered up a bit, and then he started running, and it wildly improved his game and the outcome of the Clemson Tigers football team at the time. So much so that they won the Natty that year. I really feel like. You saw it this past week, by the way, 2 rushing touchdowns. I really feel like a big dude like that who's got some speed, that's got to be a routine part of his game.
Yeah.
Not broken coverage, or not, I'm sorry, broken pass protection, and then he runs. There need to be designed runs, probably 5 a game for him, something like that. Look, you get no value if he sits back in the pocket.
No.
Right? Because that's just not his game. So I think we're seeing...
He's a big guy too.
He is a big. He's 6'5". We're seeing him used correctly. Peterson's always been a good coach. They've got better coordinator.
Peterson's not the coach.
So I'm saying he was always a good coach. Now they've got a good guy that actually understands how to use this dude. I think that's why you're seeing
the guy is so dorky. It's so shocking to me.
Yeah, but that's why I feel like that's why you're seeing this turnaround right now.
Did you watch that game
because
last night?
Peterson won a Super Bowl with Nick Foles.
He did.
Yeah.
He put together a good team. He coached a great team. Whatever the fuck. Went to Jacksonville. It's like, all right, cool, man. It's going to take him a couple years. He just didn't. It wasn't a good match with him and Trevor Lawrence. But now he's got a coach and an OC that work together well with his style of football, and they're doing well.
Yeah.
It's really that simple.
I think there's just like a good fucking vibe with the Jags right now too. They got a young coach. They have, I think, the youngest GM in the league. He's like 37 or 36. Like, it's just, I think they're having fun.
They are, and it shows. That last drive last night, if you guys watched it, with him falling down twice, not once but twice.
Well, you know what I did see?
Was Chris Jones not trying?
Yeah.
I mean, that guy is just giving up.
Just standing in the middle of the field.
Yep.
Like a linebacker who's been passed already, and the guy is not even parallel to him yet.
He's pissed off about some contract or something, and this isn't the way to do it.
I mean, he just got a huge deal.
I know.
Recently. I would bench him for that.
I would too.
There's no way you can let that go unchecked.
That was, horrific, dude, and it was horrific to watch. And the game was literally on the line.
Yeah.
And they could have, if they would have stopped him there, they would have kicked a field goal.
Yep.
So it would have gone into overtime and potentially get a win.
I mean,
instead of being 3-2, you're 2-3.
Overtime with Mahomes, I'm taking Mahomes in that pretty much all the time, to be honest.
Yeah.
So
same, but if Chris Jones makes that play, Mahomes wins that game, in my opinion.
I mean, even if he doesn't make the play, I expect you to try. God damn it!
Jesus, man.
I mean, that was rough.
Brutal. All right, kids, you know the rules. We'll go over last week's winners and losers, and then get you into this week.
Well, I had no losers last week. I was 7-0.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what I did. I'll know when I go through
The
it.
only one I would have maybe lost was Kansas City, but I didn't get to make the bet in time because I was running around at Disney or somewhere, one of those camps.
Let's start with the 49ers Rams here. Took the 49ers. This was a big boy spread. So this one was massive. It was like fucking teased up. It was 16.5 is what I was getting out of the Rams. And then I teased that the over down in this one. So I thought it would be a one-score game. It was. And the 49ers are now 4-1. Mm-hmm. Mac Jones, do you start him? Do you keep starting him? Ride the hot hand? He's been undefeated so far.
I mean, I guess that depends. What did you pay Brock Purdy?
You paid Brock Purdy, but not as much as the rest of the guys.
5 years, $265.
Ooh, shit. Never mind.
So,
God damn.
Yeah, he's getting. Let's see what the cash is. Base salary is $50 million a year.
God damn it, dude.
Not this year. His base salary this year is $1.1 million. But he got a $40 million signing bonus.
Okay.
Next year it's $8.5 million plus. Plus the 8.
Well, when we talk about a system quarterback, Shanahan clearly has the best system because Brock Purdy looked like a superstar. Now Mac Jones looks like a fucking superstar, and it's like it just doesn't matter for the 49ers, it seems like. And they were really shorthanded.
It breaks down to $53 million average annual value on that contract.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so, I mean, I think Brock Purdy's better than Mac Jones, to be honest. But I do think Mac Jones could be successful in any good system.
They're 4-1. Why rock the boat at this point? I guess.
I don't know. I
know the money sucks, but I'd rather win.
Yeah, I should have. I knew this was going to be a 3-point game, so I took 49ers plus 6.5 without changing it. But I almost regret not taking the 49ers money line, but it was settled by a field goal in OT, so I don't feel that bad about it.
I thought the Rams were going to win, which is why I jacked up this spread. The Rams have been looking good, and there were so many injuries in the 49ers. I thought they could do it, but they jumped out to a hot start in the first half. Next up, Vikings-Browns. Gross. I don't care. Nobody cares about this game. Vikings won. Yay. Carson Wentz against, who was the Browns quarterback? It was Dylan Gabriel in that one. It was a snooze fest of a game. That coffee game, dude, that's what we're calling it on a Sunday morning. Actually puts you back to sleep here. It got a little interesting towards the end, but that was about it, for Christ's sakes. Next up was Colts-Raiders. Blowout. Absolute blowout, 40-6.
Yeah, I had Colts minus 6.5 on that one. But
yeah. This was an easy one, I thought. It was Colts at home. Won this one. This was super easy. Geno Smith. What do you do with him? Everybody's asking what to do with him. Do you chuck him and start over? He's not on a big deal. He's only getting 18.5 at least.
I mean, I don't know what their big plan is there. You know, I think they're doing the right thing. I've said this for years now. If you're trying to rebuild a team, don't start with the quarterback. Build everything around them. Have a guy that's replacement level or better in there for a couple years, and then, go out there, have a solid team, and get your fucking guy and bring him in. You know what I mean?
Geno looked awful again in this one. 228, 2 picks.
Pete Carroll's the kind of guy that could go out and make a small trade for a dude like Mac Jones and turn him into a fucking star with good receivers.
Which might happen.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
They're 1-4. So do you just give up on the season at this point? For a draft pick?
Yeah, there's no reason to push it this year. You're obviously not going to be competitive.
That's what I think.
But yeah, they got 3. I think they got in the draft last year. I think they got 3 pretty decent offensive tackles. They got Genty, who's going to be good for a number of years. They got Beck from TCU, good wide receiver, not great but good. They got a couple of defensive guys. But yeah, I think a good draft. I don't know what their draft picks are like next year if they traded anybody away to get some draft picks. Do they still have anybody coming back for any of the trades they made, Bob? I don't know.
The Raiders?
Yeah.
What, like draft picks?
Yeah.
I think they've got
See what their 26 draft picks are, just out of curiosity.
All right, future draft picks here. Let me check. Yeah, I'm not sure what their trade situation was. In 2026, it's pretty normal. 7 picks. 2027, it's normal draft capital.
Okay. Well, look, you've got some dudes. You don't want to waste. Like Ashton Jennings, a running back, is really good. You don't want to waste any time with him. Jacoby Myers is still. He's good, but he's 28.
Yeah.
Brock Bowers is the one that I would really be. Bowers and Genty are the ones that I'm thinking of. Let's not waste their primes.
Max Crosby's still good.
Yeah, he's got time. But yeah, I want to get. I want to get a top tier wide receiver and move Jacoby Myers to number 2 where he belongs, and I think that would be great for him and for the team. And then get another offensive tackle, and then get a quarterback, right? And I think next year they get the latter 2, and then 27 is when you get the quarterback. That's how I would play it. But sometimes things just work out better than that. Maybe you can get those guys in trades. I don't know if there's anybody on their roster that's valuable that they can dump. That isn't going to be relevant by the time they're ready to be competitive and get a couple extra draft picks next year. That would be something to look into. But, yeah, there's no reason for them to press it, I don't think.
No. Next up was Giants versus Saints. Saints ended up rolling in this one. Look, this is going to be a rough watch for these two teams the entire year, especially now that Malik Neighbors is out for the year with an ACL. I don't know how you really judge Jackson Darts. Scadaboo played in this one, looked all right.
Yeah, he's all right.
He's all right.
He's all right. He's going to be a good combo guy once they get like the Giants suck, and I don't know what their plan is moving forward either. But the Giants should look to pick up another pretty decent guy in the offseason, I think. They thought Devin Singletary was going to be that guy. He's only had 20 carries so far this year. Yeah. He's 28. So some guys, look. It's not even always bigger versus smaller guys. Some guys get better from 26 to 31, and some guys at 27, 28, they're done.
Tap out.
And it seems like Singletary might be one of those guys. Unfortunately, no fault of his own. It's just your body gets so fucked up doing that shit all the time. But, yeah, I think they should be looking at that. I think Jackson Dart's got a bright future. He's got Wandale Robinson's good. Darius Slayton's pretty good. Jalen Hyatt, they still haven't really folded in to this yet. He was really good at Tennessee.
Yeah.
But he's kind of small. He's only 6 foot. But he's a slot guy, so that's where they have him lined up. I think they got a shot to do something, but it's also a cursed franchise, so I don't expect anything.
No, me neither. Talking about cursed franchises, these two next, Cowboys, Jets.
Oh, God. All I really want, can we just get CeeDee Lamb back so my fantasy team can stop losing? For fuck's sake. I don't give a shit about the Cowboys, but come on, man.
I killed you this weekend. It was great. It was absolutely great. Nothing you can do there. But, man, I watched this game because I had money on it. It was fun. I took the over in this one. We had some laughs and some giggles and won it. But Justin Fields.
I think if you see 40 attempts from Justin Fields in a game, I'm sure you could look this up, but there's probably a 0% chance the Jets win that game.
No, and they were down a lot. So they were down 23-3 at halftime, so they had to chuck the rest of the game.
Yeah.
I don't know what to think about this dude anymore. God, he had one of the best runs I've ever seen in my life, but that's it. Like, you got to be able to complete passes.
Yeah.
32 for 46 ain't great.
It's crazy how much, just raw talent is on this team, and they're not even close to figuring it out.
Bob, I'll go back to what you said about ruining quarterbacks and where they go. He looks ruined from the Bears. Just watching him in college, being a pocket passer, and then suddenly now he's looking to run all the time, and it's like, I don't know if you can fix this guy.
He's also not on a good team now.
I know.
So it's kind of over.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know that you can fix this guy.
I mean, but if you...
And unfortunately, this happens to a lot of good quarterbacks out of college.
If you said, I'm starting a team, and I'm going to give you Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, and Mason Taylor, and then you just got to get a quarterback. Everything else is decent. You should be able to make that work. Now, the Jets, I don't know how well they're coached still. Or I don't know. It might just be Fields. His brain is broken or something. I don't know.
I don't know. He's a tough one for me.
Yeah.
Because there is so much talent there, but he's playing on the shittiest organization. I mean, the Jets are 0-5, and some of these games were really fucking close. And he looked great in some of these games, but I just don't know. Like, the Jets seem to not care. They're the only winless team in the league right now. So
yeah, I mean, I don't know
not
what
sure,
their big
man.
plan is. You can go for the first pick, I guess. There's no quarterback coming out of college this year that's worth a shit. Not one.
I don't think so.
No, there's not one first-round quarterback in that draft.
They're all in next year's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, any of the guys that are available this year, no, I wouldn't draft any of those guys.
Sayan's the only one, but
He's not available this year?
He's not available this year.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So you need one more year out of him. The way that kid spins the ball is magic. But
yeah, he's looking all right.
But and his completion percentage is, fuck, man, he's broken every record there is so far. But I don't know if he's big enough for the NFL, too.
There's like 2 dudes coming out this year that I think, maybe 3, that'll be all right. Carson Beck comes out this year. I think Carson Beck's a solid pro prospect. John Mateer has looked good at Oklahoma. He can come out this year.
Okay.
And by the way, he's playing.
Oh, he's playing.
Yes.
Thank God. All right, let's go, dude. Let's go.
And then honestly, I'm not 100% out on Lenore Sellers at South Carolina.
I'm 100% out.
I am going on him.
100% out.
Yeah. I know he looked okay against Missouri, but
He can make some throws. His offensive line is bad.
yeah.
If you can't overcome that in college, though, I mean, there's not enough.
You can outrun it.
There's not enough offensive linemen in the NFL to
No.
avoid that, especially if you're
No.
getting drafted in the first round.
Look at Fields in Chicago and the Jets. I mean, Jesus Christ, the amount that guy has to scramble.
I mean, there's-
by the way, same with Caleb Williams. I know we shit on Caleb Williams all the time. He runs around a lot. Like
He's only had one game in his entire career where he hasn't been sacked.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because he's so elusive and he's had to run for his fucking life. But it messes up a quarterback. Like a really good quarterback, like if you're a pocket passer, scrambling around that much, you start to become reliant on it. And you're in year, I don't know, let's take Fields. I think he's in year 5 right now. I don't know that he can be fixed by a team. I really don't. Maybe a 49ers.
I don't see how you do it. I mean, you'd have to have a year where you don't care about winning.
Well, they're doing it now, and they're not winning, so I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, there's a Sawyer Robinson from Baylor is all right. Puts up big numbers. There's always some guy, like if we were sitting around talking about this 8 years ago, we'd be like, oh, there's no good quarterbacks in this draft. And somewhere Josh Allen is in.
By the way,
and wherever the fuck,
Wyoming. So we were, and I don't know if you remember me doing the draft show, but I said Josh Allen only because I watched that shitty bowl game on accidents, and he was incredible. I've never seen a guy chuck the ball that far in my life. And that was the year I think Manziel went one of the Browns, which is hilarious. I could have Josh Allen. Next up was Broncos Eagles. This was the most impressive game of the weekend to me. Broncos came back from 17 down and scored 18 unanswered in the fourth quarter, and that's a big, big win for the Broncos. I don't really necessarily think it means too much for the Eagles. They're still the best team in the league, in my opinion. But hurts. They're bitching about the offense and, typical Philly shit. They'll figure it the fuck out. Derek, by the way, texted me relentlessly throughout this game. And I was just so angry about it. He's, by the way, elk hunting, huge shot.
Now, I took the Broncos money line again.
I did not.
So
I took the Chiefs and all the teasers and teased it up, but I lost the Chiefs straight up, and it was a 2.5, and that sucked. And they were looking great. It was 17-3. I was styling, dude. I was fucking feeling. I turned the game off, and then Derek started texting me, and I flipped it back on. I was like, "Fuck you, dude." Next up, Panthers Dolphins. These two teams are cooked. There's just no reason for any of this to exist. 2-3 for the Panthers. Congratulations, but don't care. Nobody else cares. Texans Ravens. Wow, what a shocker in this game. 44-10. I know Lamar's out. I know half the defense is out with injuries and all that other stuff, but still, 44-10, man. You're not better than that at home.
Yeah, the efficiency, regardless of what's going on with the Ravens personnel-wise, the efficiency of C.J. Stroud in this game was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
15 first down, 7 for 12 on third.
23-27.
They did a really good job. I mean, his pass per attempt was only 6.3, so they're still keeping it pretty tight. They're not going downfield. I don't think they got a bye this week. That's really good for them. You go to Baltimore, beat the Ravens, and you got a bye to sit in that for a week. And you got to think confidence is pretty high despite being 2-3.
Yeah.
It's still close. You're one game away from 500 now. And the Colts look good. Jacksonville looks good, but I don't think either one of those teams are unbeatable.
And you can turn it up for sure. So,
yeah. And they ran the ball really well
do.
too. Again, that might be more of a function of the personnel issues, or it might just be they've got 90 dudes on this team that can fucking run the ball. Dameon Pierce, Nick Chubb, fucking C.J. Stroud himself can run a little bit. Woody Marks got some carries. They had 4 dudes?
Yep.
Carrying the ball. I mean, that's a good mix. Derrick Henry looked like trash, but that's not shocking. They used him kind of sparingly.
They stacked the box too.
Yeah, I don't think they expected to win this game, to be honest.
They did not. They did not. Next up, we got Titans Cardinals. This was a crazy one. Jesus Christ! Is there a worse way to lose a game in the history of the NFL? Probably not.
Well, that dude got fined, right? The coach.
Yeah, he did.
For getting in homeboy's face or swiping at him or something.
Yeah.
What's the point of being the coach if you can't slap your people?
I agree, but God, I saw that was the first time I saw that footage. By the way, I mean,
I actually didn't even see it. I just saw that he got fined. I'm sure he deserved it.
When you fumble the ball and then kick it 15 yards backwards into the end zone, when you're just downing out the clock with no time left, that's the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. In my entire fucking life.
It's that's like, was it Leon Lett?
Yeah.
And the snowball that did that shit? Yeah, that's like an all-time bad mistake. Not that this game meant anything. These teams both suck. I mean, one of them was going to be 1-4, and the other was going to be 2-3. No matter what happened in this game, unless they tied. So, I mean, it's a meaningless game for all intents. But still, man, that's the kind of shit you get cut over.
Oh, 100%.
Like you, and honestly, you probably should get
By the
cut.
way, you're describing Chad Powers, the TV show right now. Just watched the pilot episode last night. First of all, it's really, really fucking funny, and it's really good. But, yeah, he's playing for Oregon, drops the ball on the 1, running into the end zone. Guy for Georgia runs it all the way back. And they even use the cancer kid in a wheelchair. Same one from the Ohio State-Purdue game.
Didn't that old lady retire, the nun?
She had to, yeah.
What do you mean she had to?
Sister Jean at 106.
Why do we mean she had to?
She had to go to rehab.
Oh, they cut. No, I think they caught her.
Retirement age for nuns is 106. So.
No, they caught her with
drugs,
with PEDs.
Drugs, yeah.
She was taking steroids, and instead it was just like the Michael Jordan thing with gambling.
She's in a rehab right now.
She's in rehab for
prayers up.
Yeah,
prayers up to her. Next up is Buccaneers Seahawks. Won all the money in the world in this. Buccaneers were getting plus 2.5. Blast of a game to watch. Zero defense, but my God, it was fun to watch. Baker's bacon. All 3 receivers are back. It's amazing. Amazing to watch.
Yeah, he's. I mean, I had the Bucs plus 3.5. I can't believe they were dogs in this game, to be honest. I know going east to west is not as bad as going west to east.
Right.
And Seattle's shown some spark here and there, but I still don't think they're a very good team.
TBD on this one. We'll see. We'll see on this
yeah,
one.
they're still kind of getting it together, but we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, Lions, Bengals. Bob, can you grab me water real quick? Yeah. Voice shot today, dude. My God, I coached in a Dust Bowl like 2 nights ago, and even the kids were like, is something on fire? And I'm like, no, I think this is just Texas, and this is just how this is right now, and it sucks. So, yeah, we're all kind of grunting through it there, but, yeah, it moved right through the field, and I feel like I ingested maybe 10, 15 pounds of dirt, which is awesome for me. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate it. But, yeah, Buccaneers continue to roll. The only thing is all 4 wins have been by a field goal, which is wild to me. How long can you keep that going?
I mean, this game was a little bit different. It wasn't. They didn't march down the field and have to win the game or anything. There was a couple of garbage time touchdowns that made it a little bit closer than it should have, I think.
No, he actually kicked the last second field goal in this
Yeah,
one.
I know, but like they dominated this game, and then they fucked around a little bit towards the end. I don't think like that.
Tell. Well, I can't tell. I don't know that Tampa Bay's got a great defense, and
they don't. No, but it's like those last 2 Darnold touchdowns just should not have happened, in my opinion.
Well, they none of them. I mean, it was just bombs away on both sides of the ball. Yeah. There was zero defense in this fucking game whatsoever. It was, again, blast to watch. whoever the ball last you figured was going to win. And Baker got it. And that was it.
He always, he's. I think I wonder if that exhausts you or if it's a confidence builder to know that it doesn't matter. If you're within one score and there's 1 second left on the clock, we could still win this game. If you feel like that.
Yeah.
Because the Braves in 2021 were like that. Remember that, Bob? They had like fucking 15 or 16 comeback wins in the ninth inning or something. I think it gives you some confidence, I think. But at some point, you want to win a game by 2 scores.
Yeah. I mean, and then they might want to think about that pretty soon.
And get some defensive stops. More importantly than even the amount you win by is to have the other team driving and say, all right, we're going to stop them here. And then actually do that. And then maybe go back and score again. But I think, you got to be, I don't know, we'll see.
Next up, we got the Lions at the Bengals. Pardon me. Yeah. My God, man. Texas, Jesus Christ. So Lions at the Bengals, 37-24 there. The 24 is a misnomer, dude. This game, all the starters were out in the fourth quarter. They scored 3 touchdowns. They didn't care. Nobody cared.
Yeah. No, this was the most dominant game of the weekend.
This caused the Bengals to trade for Flacco. That was it. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't know if it's Jake Browning's fault. They don't have a running back.
No, but you still have 2 great wide receivers. He couldn't hit those guys. I think he's got, 6 or 7 picks in the last 2 or 3 games. They're all done. And
that's what happens when you can run nickel the entire game.
Yeah.
I mean, you're outnumbered.
We'll see.
He led the team in rushing.
Yeah, he didn't have a choice. But we'll see if Flacco can do any better. Next up, you got the Redskins at the Chargers there. Chargers, shit the bed. Najee Harris, done for the year. Omarion Hampton on the IR. Now they have no running backs whatsoever here. This went from a sleeper to go to the Super Bowl to, are they going to be healthy enough to even complete a fucking season here?
Yeah.
Strange. This was Daniel's first game back, by the way. And then Patriots-Bills. This is who I thought the Patriots were going to be all year. So I was amped to see it. I laid off this game. Didn't bet it simply because of this. This is exactly what I thought this game was going to be. This is exactly what I thought before the season. And the Patriots are finally starting to play it like it. They got Stephon Diggs involved. 3 games over 100 yards in a row now. And he looks pretty fucking good with Drake May. So maybe that's your connection there. And maybe the New England Patriots can turn it on. Bills were the last undefeated team in the league. That's it. It's 5 weeks. You're done.
Yeah.
No more undefeated teams in the league now.
I think this is the winning formula for New England, obviously.
Yeah.
It's easy to say that because they won, but you got to get close in first downs. It doesn't matter necessarily about big plays, although chunk plays are always good, but you have to keep your team on the field a little bit. They threw the ball pretty well, to be honest. I mean, I was surprised to see them throw for 270 against the Bills.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie about that. Rushed it okay. A lot of penalties in this game. I think Buffalo didn't do themselves any favors.
No, they definitely
didn't. But it's this is the way that New England can win games, is to muck it up as much as possible.
Oh, yeah. And they sure did. And this is what I expected the style of play to be for the year, and they're finally looking like they're starting to execute it. They're 3-2. Watch out for these guys. This could become a sleeper team, especially with Vrabel at coach. Last but not least, Chiefs Jaguars. The Chiefs done, man. I mean, I never felt confident in the Chiefs this entire game. I know they were up 14-0 in the first quarter, and you're like, oh man, the Chiefs are back. And then the second quarter, they just. Man, it just doesn't look like they have the dudes anymore. Like Pacheco looks slow. Kareem Hunt looks slow. Chris Jones is not playing. Travis Kelce looks a little slower.
Well, that whole Chris Jones thing is a fucking problem. Obviously, it's a problem, but that kind of shitty attitude is contagious.
It is,
especially when you lose. It's one you can overcome it. Bad attitudes when you're winning and doing well, but when you're losing and there's some dude, especially your defensive captain, pouting around in the locker room and then again on the field as well. One, they've got to bench him.
I agree.
They have to sit him for at least a game. I mean, there's no way you can let that slide.
Because here's what happens. You play these games, and you go to film study usually on Mondays, and he's going to be in there with his entire defense, and they're going to look at these plays. They're going to be, you fucking did this. You did this over and over and over again. And I would bench him if I were them, just to send a message to the team that no one is bigger than the team.
Yep.
And fuck off.
And I think
if you have to trade him, you have to trade him.
I think that might be the end of it for him in Kansas City, to be honest.
I would trade him.
Yeah.
There's a lot of teams out there who are looking for a good defensive end. He's clearly unhappy there right now, so I'd ship him the fuck out of there.
You can't make $30 million a year and not play every single play, regardless of so he's in year 2 of a 5-year, $160 million contract where he's making $31.75 million a year.
Yep.
Plus $60 million guaranteed. I don't know if he's trying to get that's at signing. The total guaranteed money is $95 million. I don't know what he's unhappy about.
I don't either, but
they have an out just to cut him after next season, but you can't wait that fucking long. He's got a roster bonus of $16 million. If he's on the roster at the beginning of next season, then he gets $16 million right out of the gate. I don't know how tradable that is. If you're not worried about his health and it's just his attitude and you're a different team, who fucking cares, right? He just doesn't want to be in the Chiefs anymore. We'll take him and make him do whatever. But
can I give you a pitch? Would you take this? 2 firsts for Chris Jones? Just to get him out of there. I mean, do you think the Chiefs can win this year? Because the team that I'm watching right now does not look like it can win a Super Bowl.
No.
You would keep him?
No, I would take. Yeah, you're saying if I was the Chiefs?
Yeah. If I'm the Chiefs, I would try to trade him for 2 firsts.
Yeah, I would take 2
Who
firsts.
There was a big one. Was it Khalil Mack? That was the big one before the season started.
Yeah, Gruden did that.
Yeah.
And it was a huge mistake.
Well, he was 5. I think he gave up 5 first pick. I mean, it was fucking gnarly. And that's what ultimately made the Bears, or tried to become the Bears with what they got. But I'm watching this Chiefs team. I'm sorry, Chiefs fans. This isn't a team that looks like it can win a fucking Super Bowl right now at all.
I'm not as worried about them.
You're not?
No, because
they look so tired, Bob.
They do. But here's the thing: the AFC looks a lot worse than we thought it was going to. The Ravens are dead.
Ravens are dead. Yeah.
The Bills are good, but they don't look better than they have the last few years when the Chiefs beat them, right?
No, they don't.
Who the fuck else is there? The Chargers without Najee Harris have fallen off a cliff.
Both running backs.
Yeah.
They're gone.
Yeah,
they're both out.
The Chargers have fallen off a cliff.
Now.
The Broncos are good. Okay?
They're okay.
And then what?
They're okay.
Yeah,
Bob.
do you trust the Aaron Rodgers Steelers? Who else is there? Who else is there?
That's a great question.
You're talking about in the AFC?
Yeah, let's look.
I mean,
that's actually a very good question.
The Colts are going to make a run.
Yeah, but do you trust them yet?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
No.
I think here's why. I think what they're doing is very repeatable. It's not like they're going out and discovering some new way to win every week. They're winning exactly the same way every single week.
Yeah, 100%. But it's like
it's also the best offense in football by differential. They're 70 plus 74. The next highest is plus 47.
For sure.
I know, but
these teams.
No, I'm sorry. The Lions are plus 60.
These teams pop up all the time, though, right? The Colts actually. You know what the Colts remind me of right now, to an extent, is the Lions 2-3 years ago, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they get in and they maybe win a playoff game, but they don't keep winning because the coaches haven't been there yet, and the players haven't been there yet, quite frankly, either.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, the Chiefs might not get a bye. They're not going to get the 1 seed probably, but I don't think that's even out of the question. But the lack of any scary team in the AFC means the Chiefs just got to stay in the fight.
That's true.
And get to the postseason.
No, you're right. And by the way, that's probably one of the best questions that's ever been asked on this show. Because I'm looking at this right now, and since I am a gambling man, I would go with consistency because of the injuries, and I think I would roll with the Steelers and the Patriots. And here's why. Even if Rodgers goes down, I think Will Howard can just go in and game manage, just throw 6-yard passes, and it won't really matter. And I think they're fine. Patriots muck it up every single game. They got 2 great running backs. They now have a wide receiver connection. Vrabel always has a good defense. and Drake May is solid enough and has a good enough completion percentage. This might be a 49ers sitch where you just kind of get them there and it just be consistent.
What are you talking about? To win what exactly?
The AFC.
To win the AFC Championship game?
Yeah.
The Bills.
They're the best team.
They're the best team.
They're the best team.
And it's not even close. It's
Well,
not even close. It's a matter of execution
Yeah.
and circumstance and health and all that other shit, but nobody's close to them. The Steelers are probably second because of Tomlin.
Tomlin, yes.
Right?
And he's very consistent.
And then
Their defense is consistent.
Then I think it's a toss-up after that between the Broncos and the Colts, to be honest, because they don't have the personnel issues that the Chiefs have right now. Now, maybe they get it sorted. When you've been relying on your defense for the last 3 years to win those championship games, and your defensive captain, one of the best edge rushers in football, is fucking throwing a pity party and won't play at the end of the game, they should have won that game.
Right.
They should have won or at least tied and gone
Tied
into
the
overtime.
game.
They also dropped
and the reason
an
they did not,
interception.
Yeah.
and the reason they did not is because of Chris Jones.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So the Colts and the Broncos are young teams with firecracker up their ass. They're not going to have those problems.
But they'll have them when they get to the championship because of nerves.
I mean,
maybe we'll see.
The Chiefs have done this before,
I
right?
know.
Like they won. Was it their last Super Bowl? I think it was because that was at the Taylor Swift Super Bowl, where they only had a home game in the first round.
Yep.
They were road in the divisional and the AFC Championship game. They won both. They looked fucking mid all year.
I'm with you, dude. Yes. Looking at how shitty they are now, because we forget the domination is gone because most of these dudes are out. So it's like injuries and all that.
By the way,
shit.
Rashee Rice back next week or back this week, back this coming week, I believe. He has not played yet.
All right, I'm not going to write the Chiefs off. In Mahomes, you can never go against Mahomes. But oddly enough, I think the NFC is more interesting than the AFC.
The
now.
NFC has become the better conference. The Eagles
yes.
and the Broncos, the Lions. The Lions are. I would like to apologize to any Lions fans for sleeping on him this year. Dan Campbell's the dude.
He rocks. He's my favorite. I picked them and the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. So yeah, he's great. And then 2 running back system rocks over there, which everybody shit on him for that.
I don't know why it's been effective. Nobody's won a championship like that, but for teams that are middling that don't have high-powered offense has been very good for them. So if you match that with a good defense, you're in business.
And by the way, because I loved Jahmyr Gibbs. I drafted him, all that other shit, rookie year. I thought he was going to be an excellent fit there and take the best player that can help you win. People bitch, man, but I was like, no, I don't even think you understand how special this kid is.
Then getting Montgomery from Chicago was like, that's the best.
That was just
To me,
luck.
that's the best tandem running back situation that I've ever seen.
If you start both of them on any given weeks, you're getting points in fantasy.
I had them both last year.
So I've got one this year.
I started them
I got
both
Montgomery
almost every week.
Yeah, I've got Montgomery, and he's great. But
I think maybe the we'll see. We'll see.
Cardinals, breaking news here, are watching Kyler Murray foot injury. It was day to day. Get that guy the fuck out of there.
So what happened was he threw a tantrum and kicked his Xbox.
Oh, probably after that game.
Yeah. And
the COD beta was out.
Yeah.
His favorite game. So.
If I am the Chiefs, back up the truck and get Marvin Harrison. Just get that guy on the fucking team. Somebody told him just to chuck it in the air to him as high as it'll go because he can't see him. He definitely can't see him. And he's been on fucking fire. Imagine him with a good quarterback. My God, man.
Yeah.
Just get out of there, bro.
Hey,
by the way, same with Neighbors and the Giants. That guy is a superstar, and he's just going to get wasted.
Yeah, he's getting wasted now, yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, they should trade him. I'm glad
They're
that
not going to.
I'm glad that Brian Robinson got moved to the 49ers because I think that might be they're still kind of
McCaffrey hasn't looked great. And here's the thing. He can get in and get some carries. So, yes, I agree. And I think that's exactly why they did it, was they knew he would spell McCaffrey. And the 49ers, man, Shanahan's the fucking quarterback whisperer. He can get all these dog shit players to be winners. So who knows? All right, well, let's get to some sponsors real quick, and then we'll get to next week's games. Get real excited now. Jesus Christ. First up, MyBookie.com. Promo code DrinkinBros doubles that first deposit all the way up to $1,000. You were gone, Dan, and I'm going to give you this because we're doing the college show tomorrow. I wanted to save it for you, for Penn State, obviously. It launched Sunday nights at +3 for the Red River Shootout. Oklahoma. I maxed
Oklahoma's +3.
$500 was the max that I could put on a Sunday night. Because I typically never ever go that early.
I don't understand
and I put
that.
5. I don't either.
I don't understand.
I don't either.
I flew from Austin to Orlando to go to Disney and all that shit. And there were Florida was playing, obviously.
Yeah.
Or Texas playing at Florida a ton.
Like watching the game?
Half of the I didn't know, but no, I went on Friday, but half of the plane was Texas fans going.
They travel, dude. They travel.
And they were all like, yeah, I don't know about Arch. I'm like, yeah, because he's not good.
He sucks.
Like, I mean, I told him like he's got issues with his mechanics, and maybe they can fix it in the offseason. He'll be good next year, but he will not be good this year.
No.
So enjoy the game, whatever.
Do
your thing.
Told my buddy it's a rebuilding year.
Yeah.
Just get over it.
Yeah.
And
I just said if you're going to be gambling,
not bet on them.
Yeah, bet on like if Texas plays against a good defense that can scheme against him, they're going to lose.
Now, you ready for the next one? That is a shocker too with Texas on mybookie.com. This is all in relation to the ad read. They are the 6th favorite team to win the national championship still. They should not be anywhere in the top fucking 15.
It's OU -1.5 right now.
Because the spread has dropped. Everybody's
So
betting
they
OU.
opened that, started dropping immediately. Now the Mateer announcement happened. So it's
Oh,
gone.
I wonder hey, what's it at now then? If Mateer got announced today, I got it at +3. I'll tell you what, I'll text it to you.
I mean, if you can get it at 1.5 right now, I would take it because it's only going to get worse. You would think, right? What is it, Wednesday?
Yeah.
The money's going to keep moving on OU, and Mateer doesn't even have to play that good of a game because OU has the best defense in the country, I'm pretty sure. So at least statistically, but Venables actually did put together an insane defense. Yeah, Arch is fucked.
All right, so Bob, I just texted you that bet slip. Put it on screen here. This is for my bookie. So the reason why we do this show earlier in the week and not just like Friday, right before it happens and everything else, you can get the best odds right now. And so if you know something or somebody else knows something, and let's face it, we all know a guy here and there, you can get these odds, and Bob will pop up on screen. What I just sent him was Sunday night, as soon as this line dropped, I fucking hammered it, and I got it at +3. And I can't fucking believe it to this day. Like, that is just nuts to me. What is going on with the voters there? What's going on with everybody who's doing these lines? Look at this. There it is. Oklahoma +3 points, dude. And that was the most I could bet. So.
The last time that made sense was at halftime, week 1.
Yeah. That's about it.
I don't understand. I don't get it. Miami looks good. Oregon looks good. A&M looks good. Alabama looks good. Ohio State looks great, and that's the end of it.
That's it.
The rest of this stuff is silly to me. I think Missouri could pop in there. Pribula is really good.
What do you think that spread is this weekend?
I don't know. It's a good question. What is it?
-3.
Opened at -4.
Yep.
The money's been moving toward Missouri.
It sure has, which I love it. Because
Yeah.
if Bama loses, by the way, the world wins. You know that, right?
I mean, I don't care. I'm going to be there. Money doesn't even factor into my mind
Bob,
this weekend.
Everybody watching that game at home
Yeah.
is rooting for Missouri.
Oh, I know.
I can just go ahead and tell you.
Not
right
me.
now. Why?
Because I have a fucking ticket for Bama to win the
do you?
national title.
Well, you picked Ohio State during the.
Yeah, but I took Bama's my second place.
Oh, that was yours. So
Yeah.
I sprinkled fucking LSU. God damn it.
They are not going to make it.
No.
But I do.
No.
I think Bama's going to win this week. Although I think that's going to be a great game. They're going to beat Auburn. They're going to beat Vanderbilt. I think they'll beat A&M. I think Oklahoma is going to give them some problems.
Now, did I put some private money in? Yeah. Because there's bets that I don't show you because I don't. Here's the thing. So if you go to Drinkin' Bros Sports on Facebook, I will post all my bet slips for all my things, and that is what I'm truly betting. Some of the bet slips I do not post because I don't want you to bet shit that's my homer shit. I really don't. So I just kind of keep it to myself.
Sorry,
and if it
Tennessee.
it wins, and it's great. But I don't want to do just homer shit and fucking have you bet on it. I actually want you to win money. That's it. So that's why I don't post that shit.
Yeah. I meant Tennessee.
After the year, yeah.
I meant Tennessee, not Vandy. They already beat Vandy.
Okay.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But I think they beat Missouri. I think they beat Tennessee.
Either way, this is such an exciting time to gamble and bet on all these games because you can win a lot of money. And shit, think of the people who took UCLA this weekend. Brah. There's a lot of fucking Asians out there who go to that school who bet on that shit. I know exactly who their fucking bookie is on campus. I'm not kidding. Still there, still the same bar. But go to mybookie.com. Promo code Drinkin Bros doubles that first deposit all the way up to $1,000. If you want to go to any of these games, pretty cheap. To go, like, if you want to go to the Colts game this weekend, $40.
You can probably get a game
$40,
ball.
dude. Yeah, you might get a game ball. The guy who caught it at Bills game, did you see him take off?
Yeah, that was really funny. That was really funny.
Get out of there with a game ball because they always ask for it. And all you have to do is say no. Once he goes in the stands, it's yours. He didn't know that, and he just was like, fuck it, I'm going to the parking lot and drink. I applaud that move, and I like it. But yeah, $10 cheaper than StubHub, and they get everything on there. Shit, somebody just brought Breaking Benjamin tickets yesterday. So you got everything on there. Concerts, motocross, sports, everything. And then last but not least, hardafseltzer.com. Go to those stores, Jesus, in Tuscaloosa and Auburn. Buy them out. Buy out those Circle Ks. That is the biggest deal on the planet for us. Those are our test locations. There's like 100 stores. If they do well, after November 6th, they'll reevaluate the numbers, and then they'll pick us up into 3,000 stores in the Southeast. It is a massive, massive deal for us. Change the company overnight, so if you're going to party for Alabama or Auburn, please buy them out by all means. All right, let's start with the Thursday night game. Eagles at Giants. Eagles minus 7.5. Who you got, D'Anthony?
7.5 is a lot of points. And it's the over is 39.5. Yeah, I think the Eagles are probably sufficiently butthurt enough to butt fuck the Giants this weekend. So I'm just gonna ride with 7.5. Fuck it.
So this is my Thursday night teaser. I do it every single week. I do it on fake news and I do it on Mondays. I am now 13 of 15. The last one hit on Monday. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop this Philly spread down to 0.5. Drop the over-under down to 32.5 and take the over. As I think the Eagles hit that on their own. And it won't matter. It really won't matter. And if the Eagles lose this game, you got fucking problems, dude. You have fucking problems. Malik Neighbors is out. No reason the Eagles shouldn't fucking just smash their dicks in this game. And I'm really looking forward to that. Imagine Jalen Carter coming at you. Full steam, double murder, right at your fucking head, dude. Jackson Dart's going to be afraid. Eagles win this. I'm putting a shit ton of money on this. This will be a 500 game for me, for real. And that's exactly the route that I'm going. Next up, oh, shit, we got another one, another coffee game. Sending our best and brightest to the Jets. Against Denver. It's Denver minus 6.5. Who you got?
West to east. The Jets suck.
No, I mean, the Broncos are going even further west.
Yeah. Shit, I don't know, man.
I know.
6.5 is too much.
I know.
I'll probably take the Jets plus 6.5, actually.
Who wins the game?
The Broncos.
All right, so then...
But I'm not giving you a full touchdown. I can't do that.
No, but would you give me this? Let me ask you this. Because it's a Sunday morning game, and I got to have something on it. Because I'm only in Illinois for, 36 hours. I'm back on Saturday night, so I'll be able to watch this. I think give me... let me cross it on both of these. Give me... I'll do the 6.5 teaser. That'll make it a pick'em game. And I'll drop this over-under down to 36. And let's go. That's fun enough for me. Or 37. That's fun enough for me, and I'll do it. Just I want to watch it. And Fields can magically pull out some shit, and it's fun, and all the things. Garrett Wilson's having a great year there. Jesus Christ, 33 receptions already. My God, man. Next up, we got Cardinals at the Colts. Watch out for that Kyler Murray injury here, or does it even matter?
I mean, it matters because the Cardinals have a pretty good defense, actually.
Okay.
They give up some passing yards here, but they think they're fourth in the league in points allowed right now. I don't know where the defense is coming from, to be honest. I'm not super familiar with them, but they have top 10 run defense, middle of the pack against the pass. I think that Daniel Jones and Tyler Warren are going to be a bit of a wild card against them, though. So I think Indy -7.5 is probably fine.
Yeah, I'm going to drop this down as well. Take Indy both ways and drop that under down to 39.5. I think the Colts are rolling, man. Let's go. Fun team to watch. Excited to watch this. We got a lot of thank yous, by the way, for the Warren pick and the Egbuka pick during our fantasy football show. Being able to see these guys in real life is super helpful, especially with these two. This is what I said on Monday, and I'll say it again, is these guys were quiet guys in college. They're not flashy. They're not sexy. They're not out doing interviews or fun, weird shit. They just play fucking ball, and they play very, very hard. And both of them have, I think, all the records in the world at both of those schools. So it's like, yeah, man, it was an easy choice. When you see them in real life, how big they are, fuck, dude, it helps. It really fucking helps, man.
Yeah, Warren's leading the league in receiving yards.
307 right
for tight ends.
307. Next up, you got the Chargers at the Dolphins. Gross. Chargers -3.5 in Miami.
Don't bet this game.
I agree. This is a trap game. And right now, the Chargers are reeling. You just lost both your starting running backs. I don't know who their third is. I love Herbert, but now he's going to have to do it all. And
the third is either Haskins or Vidal. I don't actually know.
Oh, is it Gore? Is it Gore Vidal?
No.
Is he giving haircuts and stuff?
No.
Okay. Didn't know.
I don't think so.
So stay away from this game. Both these teams are gross, man. Go do something else with your life that day. Patriots at the Saints. New England -3.5. Huh? Am I reading that right? Whoa. What's going on there? What's the deal with the Saints? That's my best Seinfeld. That's off the cuff right now.
They beat the Giants.
Yeah, the Giants are the Giants, bro. Like, what am I missing here? Smash New England. Smash them with your ding-dongs.
The Saints have played almost entirely close games.
Look, Bob, no one's debating that the Saints will go marching in. No one is. But it's still Spencer Rattler against a Mike Vrabel defense. No, give me the Patriots all day on this one. I'll put some money on this one. Man, Daddy's feeling frisky about this game. What about you?
No.
Okay.
Let me see.
Look, it's the beauty of the contract with some of my bookie. And again, what a great sponsor they are that we don't have to pick all the games. Because, like, I hate watching those shows where they pick the games and they break down these fucking reasons why they can win. It's okay just to admit that there's two shitty teams playing each other.
Yeah, I don't recommend anybody do this, but I'm going to take Saints money line.
Why?
I think they're going to win.
Why?
I think they're getting their shit together a little bit. Like, I don't think they're good or anything, but I also I don't think the Patriots are good. I think the Patriots are competent in some ways.
I think they're good,
but I don't think they're good.
I think they're good,
and I think that I think New Orleans is going to pull out a bunch of weird shit, run a different bunch of dudes. I mean, they're kind of splitting carries between Miller and Kamara now, and throwing Taysom Hill in there from time to time as well. I think they're going to go full retard on it and muck it up. So I'm going to take the Saints money. It feels like a weird game where something weird's going to happen.
Tickets are $30. If you're in New Orleans, Dan and I have been in the stadium a lot. It's fun. It's cheap as fuck. If you just want to go drink on Bourbon Street and then fucking walk over to the game, great. It's a blast. And then they dim all the lights in the stadium, so it feels like a movie theater, and then you can see the field. It's a cool experience. The remodel was great since Katrina. Next up, we got the Browns at the Steelers. Dylan Gabriel against the league's best defense. 6.5 for Pittsburgh. Can I bet that now? Can I watch it now? Can I hammer it now? I'm all over Pittsburgh on this game. The over-under is the lowest I've ever seen for an NFL game.
No, there's been 32.5. That's the lowest.
Well,
there was a 29.
In a snowball. Yeah, it was a snowball, though. The weather's beautiful. It's 67 degrees that day.
Yeah, I would take the over on Dylan Gabriel's interceptions if that's a thing. But yeah, the Steelers will win this game.
Yes. All in on this. I can't wait to enjoy that money. Next up, we got Cowboys-Panthers. Oh, God. Is there a more miserable game to watch than Cowboys-Panthers right now?
No. Well, maybe we'll see how the rest of the week goes. But
Jesus. No, there's one. Never mind. There is one later on down the list.
under no circumstances will I or anybody in my family watch this game.
No, dude.
I won't allow it.
I won't even put this on the quad.
Ooh, Titans Raiders.
Gross. That's the one I was looking at, by the way.
Jesus Christ. They should. You should just cancel it.
Cancel the game.
Cancel it.
Next up is Seahawks and Jaguars. This is 1.5, man.
Yeah.
Jaguars.
I mean, yeah. I think the Jags will win this game. 1.5 is weird. I mean, they put it that way on purpose.
What is it? Let me look up Lawrence's numbers, man. What is it? Is he finally playing well?
I'm telling you, he's been running the ball more.
I know.
Not just running it more, but more strategically and his designed run plays. He's 6 and 5 touchdown to interception this year. But he's got 2 rushing touchdowns already, and he's
only
already
has a 60% completion percentage. His QBR is 49.7.
It's
what the fuck?
Yeah, so he's got.
Is he running the ball a lot?
He's got one. Yes, he's got one less carry now than he did all season last year.
Okay, how many carries does he have?
25.
How many yards?
86. But they're strategic. So he's got 2 rushing touchdowns. He's got 12 rushing first downs this year, which is already almost as many. He's one less this year than last year. So it's become a bigger part of the game.
Yeah.
They've decided that you are 6'5", 6'6", 230 pounds, and you can't throw the fucking ball, so we're going to run the ball a little bit and see what happens. And it's working out, to be honest. And you know the ironic part is having to put a spy on him is going to make their slot receiver open more than they normally, or their tight end. I don't know which one's going to get prioritized, but either way. And that's the pass that he actually can complete, because for his career, he's like a 6.5, 6.3 to 6.5 yard per attempt guy. This might be the thing that turns it around for him. He's still throwing a lot of picks, though. Anytime he goes downfield, it doesn't work.
Yeah, and then let's see, the Seahawks here. Boy, Jackson Smith and Jigma, 534 yards. He's on pace for 1,700 yards right now.
It's not bad.
In that offense. That's nuts to me.
I mean, he didn't do shit last year. Well, it's not his fault.
No.
They didn't play him last year. I mean, they played him, but they didn't throw him.
I don't know, quarterback, but no, I can't do this. This is a coin toss to me. It really is. I can't look you in the eyes and tell you to bet your hard-earned American money on this. I'm sorry. I love you. And I'll actually watch this game. I think it's a good game. But as far as gambling-wise, no. I just can't, in good conscience, tell you to fucking put your money on this. Next up is Rams versus Ravens. This is Rams minus 7.5. Who you got, D'Anthony?
I think this is going to be a better game than it looks like. Like the Ravens they got some problems.
Uh-huh.
But again, going west to east is not the easiest thing in the world to do. And we'll see. What are we hearing about Lamar? He was sidelined
He's out
today.
Yeah, so
he's questionable right now.
Right, he's not playing this weekend. They're saying 2 to 3 weeks for him. So with this one, I hate that half. So I'll knock this down. It's gonna cost me. I'll knock it down to 6.5, and this will go in teasers, parlays, all that other stuff. Rams just went west to east to play Philly. It looked really good in that game, minus the last play of the game, which got blocked in return for a touchdown. But Rams look pretty fucking good, and it looks, man, I watched that Ravens game, and Derek and I were talking about it over the weekend. It just looks like they gave up. It just looks like they have given up for some reason. You go 1-5, I don't know that you can come back from that, even with Lamar.
No.
I mean, you almost might want to save him at that point, so we'll see.
I'm not going to bet this.
I understand why. I really do. Like, it's really tricky. You know what? There was a listener, too, who hit me up in the streets. What was I coming back from? It was a flight. Grabbed me on the way to the parking garage. He goes, "Hey, man, what do you think of the NFL this year, man? It's getting really harder and harder to bet." And I go, yes, it is. Average margin of victory is 4.1 points. NFL is in bed with DraftKings now. I got to deal with DraftKings and some other people. Like, these spreads are getting tighter and tighter and tighter. And even for these shitty games like this, man, it's a hard one to call. Like, Rams 7.5, I don't like at all. Rams 6.5 gets me to bet this fucking game. You know what I'm saying? So buying a full point is costly, but I'll do it just because it looks like the Ravens have truly given up on the year. And I know that sounds strange to say, but that's what it feels like. Next up, Titans, Raiders. Do you have a death wish? Do you want to kill yourself? Do you feel suicidal? Is you or a loved one mention things to you about school shootings or possible break-ins, B&Es, or stealing cars or anything like that? Bob, what's the number that they can call?
I think it's 999.
Okay. So call them. 988. Thank you. Thank you, Anthony. Call 988.
999 is the emergency line in England, I believe.
Well, I'll call them too. You know, get a Bobby with some truncheons over there to fuck some people up. But yeah, this is a death wish, man. This is Titans at Raiders. This is Raiders minus 4.5. This is gross. You bet this, you're a disgusting human being. You don't deserve. I don't even think you deserve to leave your house.
Well, you know what you should do is you should take whatever the rushing over on Genty is, because the Titans are giving up 150 yards a game on the ground.
I would run in this game.
Yeah. Only the Bears and Dolphins are worse. So I would definitely take Genty's over in this game. I think that's going to be the Raiders will win the game, and that's how they're going to win it. They're going to control the clock the whole time. I'm not betting it. I don't want to watch it. If I just bet, I know myself, if I just bet his rushing over, I can just look at the box score and be satisfied. Otherwise, I'm going to tune in, and I don't want to risk it, you know.
This next game I'm going to shock your mind with. I love it. I'm betting it, and I'm all in on it. I'm going to shock your fucking mind with it. You ready? Bengals at the Packers. Green Bay minus 14.5. I'm going to smash the Bengals. I might even sprinkle a Bengals money line. Flacco is now starting. If he comes out as a man on fire against this team, the Packers have a shit defense, man. It was 40-40 last week in that tie, or the week before, and they lost again to the Fudge Packers, or the Browns. Sorry, they are the Fudge Packers, but they lost the Browns. They tied the Cowboys. Defense is not looking great here. I think Joe Flacco to Jamar Chase and T. Higgins can easily beat this 14.5. I really do.
If he can stay upright, which is not really a guarantee.
I think he can, man. I'm riding with him. I'm gonna ride with him. Who are you taking this one? 14.5 is a lot for the NFL.
I'm not betting that.
I am. I'm all in on this game. Give me Flacco. I'm gonna watch this entire thing. I'm gonna be amped about it. The same way I was when Baker Mayfield just showed up in the middle of the week for the Rams and won that game. Yes, I'm doing it. And what do you think that money line pays off at, Bob, for 14.5? It's got to be steep. It's got to be at least 4-1, right?
Yeah, it should be about there. Let me check it out.
Because that, to me, is where the hunch, just for the laughter of it and everything else.
Oh, boy. Bengals money line?
Yep.
Plus 671.
See you later. I will put 100 on that right now, and I will post that as well, just to do it, because something's up with the Packers. Something is up with this team, man. You don't lose to the Browns, and you don't tie the Cowboys, for Christ's sakes. Like, the Cowboys didn't have CeeDee Lamb in that game either, man. I mean, imagine if they did, for Christ's sakes. So, yeah. Look for this, very soon, by the way. And Drinkin Bro Sports on Facebook. Free to join. Just don't be an asshole. Next up, you got 49ers at the Buccaneers. Great fucking game, dude. Let's go. Baker's at home. Tampa Bay minus 2.5. Who you got, D'Anthony?
Yeah, I'll take Tampa Bay minus 2.5.
Let Baker bake. All three wide receivers are back. Monster stats here for Igbuka, and these guys are rolling, dude. Baker's playing with confidence that is just unheard of, dude, for real. Let me read off these wins to you here. 3-point win first game, 1-point win second game, 2-point win third game. Lost to the Eagles by 6. They easily could have won that game, though. I watched it. And then 3-point win last week. This is the most exciting team to watch in football. This is the most exciting man to watch in football. Give me Baker Mayfield. Give me Tampa Bay. This is the biggest turnaround I've ever made for one single athlete on this entire show in the history of 8 years of doing this. Next up, oh boy, beautiful game here. This means the fucking world right now. The fucking world of the Chiefs. This is Lions at Chiefs. KC minus 2.5. Who you got, D'Anthony?
I'll take the Chiefs minus 2.5. They're not going to lose this game.
All right, so on the Sunday night games, I jacked this up. I'm jacking it up to 9.5 for the Lions, and I'm going to jack that the over/under down to 45.5. This will be my teaser on the Sunday night because I want to watch this entire thing and enjoy my life. And yeah, man, I think the Chiefs could win. I think the Chiefs can be the Chiefs again if Rashee Rice plays and all that other shit. However, they don't win by more than one score. So, yeah, going up to 9.5 seems pretty logical to me. I also think there's a part of Dan Campbell that recognizes that the Chiefs are in trouble right now, and he could really put his fucking foot on their throats by beating them in this game. So it would not shock me if the Lions actually won this game as well. So I think I'll sprinkle the money line for the Lions as well.
Okay, so Rice is not back for this game.
Oh, he's not.
It's next game.
Then fuck it. Give me the teasers that I just mentioned. Lions plus 9.5, over at 45.5, and then give me the Lions, man. Give me the Lions plus 2.5. I think he senses it. Chris Jones does not want to play. That is not great against two great running backs like this, man. No, I think the Lions, man. I think the Lions. They smell blood, dude, and I think the Lions are going to win this game. So, yeah, Monday night, another doubleheader?
I mean, if the Lions are smelling...
Doing this every fucking week?
Yeah, why not? The Lions are... Their defense is okay. It's just okay.
It's okay. I mean, look, they're getting better. But still, I'm telling you, the Chiefs look exhausted for some reason. Look, this is the third out of the last 4 weeks of doubleheaders here. I don't know that this is going to continue to be a thing or whatever.
Yeah, why wouldn't it?
Because they overlap by an hour, so you kind of have to go back and forth. I mean, you can do picture-in-picture, but the NFL right now, it doesn't matter what game is on. Take those shitty Thursday night games. The ratings are so fucking massive that I'm surprised they don't really space it out, to be honest with you.
By the way, just for shits and gigs, since we're talking about the Raiders, I looked up what the Raiders use those draft picks on.
Yeah.
For Khalil Mack. Josh Jacobs was one.
Oh, wow.
Pretty good.
Great.
And it's the only one you've ever heard of.
The rest of them are shit?
Damon Arnett.
I don't know.
Brian Edwards. Foster Moreau.
I think Arnett's a defensive back, maybe. But yeah, I don't know them. I don't know. Yeah.
Bad trade.
Well, look, it's a bad organization.
Mm-hmm.
The Raiders. Nobody's accused the Raiders of being a great organization.
I mean, you could say it's not necessarily a bad trade. So, because Khalil Mack didn't want to play there, you don't want to get a situation like that. But
sure.
So, that just popped up in my little list.
No, I like that. First up, Bills Falcons. Fly Falcons, fly. 4.5. Minus 4.5 for the Bills. That seems retardedly low for me. I'm going to go ahead and smash the Bills all over.
Bills are giving up 145.6 rushing yards per game.
Uh-huh.
Their passing defense is good. Atlanta's got one of the best running backs in the league, in my opinion.
I think he leads the league in all-purpose yards.
They don't use him. Or they've just finally this year started using him. And I don't think... Actually, I don't know that it's going to matter necessarily. Like the Bills are quite a bit better. But the Bills' defense is not good. They've given up 23 points a game this year.
No.
Atlanta's defense is better. Not by much, but by enough.
Let's look at Bijan for the year. So 314 yards rushing.
Atlanta's giving up 135 yards passing a game. 135 a game.
Look, they have the pieces.
109 rushing, which is not great, but it's not bad either.
It's not bad. Here's the thing. The Falcons have the fucking pieces. We have an awful head coach. We have an awful GM, and we have an awful quarterback. Penix is terrible, and they have the fucking pieces, and you're going to waste these guys. Drake London looks great. Bijan Robinson looks great. Kyle Pitts, if you can just throw him the fucking ball, he looks great. Problem is you can't, and it's just a poorly run organization from top to bottom here. Bills aren't. Give me the Bills. I'm smashing the Bills in this fucking game. I don't care. Penix on a Monday night. The last time he played on Monday Night Football, he got destroyed in the national championship.
Yep. Or something.
Yep.
I don't remember how it went, but it wasn't great.
Yep.
I already had the Bills before you said that at 4.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hammer that, friends, and just enjoy my life. So sorry about. Look. that's the other thing. When you call me a fucking homer too in the chats on like Ohio State or whatever, I'm a homer for the Falcons, and I blatantly tell you every week how awful this team is and not to bet on them. So, dude, I want to win money. That's it at the end of the day. That is literally all I care about. And these other shitty teams that I can't give you picks on, like, I don't want to lie to you either. And, like, I'm not going to lie, try to beef up some stats for my hometown team here because they suck. And I want you guys to win money. Take the fucking Bills, dude, -4.5. Tease it if you want to. Shit, go 7 on both ways, dude. And enjoy your life. Don't bet on the Falcons for any reason whatsoever. Next up, you got Bears versus the Redskins. This is a fun game. Like, I enjoy this game. These are two good games that it's like, all right, you got to space them an hour apart on a Monday night.
I don't know if I would say they're this is a good game.
Enjoyable.
Yeah,
enjoyable games.
The Bears have the worst defense ever.
They do.
It's
But
bad.
that's what makes it enjoyable, where it's like you're watching. Here's why I watch this. Jaden Daniels versus Caleb. And that's why I watch it. And you watch it for a shitty defense and then what's going to happen there, because they both have a little rivalry, you know? Jaden Daniels won all the awards last year. Caleb Williams did not.
Can't remember why.
Because he sucked.
Oh, that's right.
That's
yeah.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
But this is Redskins -4.5. Who you got in this one?
Yeah, the Redskins -4.5.
So I know this is going to sound odd, but I'm actually going to take the Bears plus the points. And it's just the points. I think the Redskins win, but I think it's by a field goal.
The Bears are giving up 30 points a game.
Yeah, they are. And I think this is going to be a shootout.
And the teams that they got blown out by the Lions, but it's been in the 20s for the most part.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a shootout. I love the over. Go ahead and take that. But I'm going to take it on the teasers too. And also, the beauty of my bookie is if you do all 4 of these on Monday night, which is also what I'm going to do, you can do 13 points. So let me break this down for you here before we get off air. Buffalo 4.5. Let's say you believe in Buffalo a lot, right? Which is obviously what I want here. 13 points the other way. Quick math here. What is that? 9.5 for Buffalo. So Buffalo plus 9.5. Smash. Over under total 50.5. 13 is going to bring you down to 37.5. Let's fucking go. I think that's a pretty relatively high scoring game, or at least a 21-17 game. That wins you the bet on that one. 21-17, that wins you the bet on that one. Let's go down to the next one. Take the Bears. They're getting 4.5. Now they're getting 17.5 in this game. Would you trust the Bears with 17.5, guys?
No.
Bob?
It's the NFL, yeah.
Yeah. I agree. And then let's take this over-under total. Bring that down to the 36.5. Do you trust that? Over-under 36.5 in this game?
For the Bears?
Yeah. Bears and Redskins.
Yeah, I don't think the Redskins defense is all that great.
Me neither.
They're okay, but
Yep.
yeah.
And that's another bet that I'm going to make on Monday night, and you will see that in Drinkin Bros Sports on Facebook. Those 13-point teasers, especially in these double headers, those, Bob, I haven't lost one all year because it's pretty, I don't want to say easy, but it's pretty clear to see, you know, with 13 points, how much that gives you, and it's a lot of fucking points, man. Shit, you want to take the Falcons plus 17.5? Go ahead. Both of those probably hit, to be honest with you. So, yeah, I think you're fine either way, and that's the beauty of it. And I'll go back to last night, what I said at the top of the show. One of our listeners went against me. Both of us won because of the teasers. So, yeah, it just depends on which way you're going with them, and that's the funness of it, and that's why I love my bookie. I don't know anybody else who offers that 13-point teasers. That's fucking gnarly to me. Even Vegas. When you go to Vegas and fill out a card at the Bellagio or, you know, Planet Hollywood or whatever the fuck it is, because they're all the same cards, because it's all the same guy that's making those bets, you usually have to bet like 6 or 7 teams to get 13 points.
Yeah.
This is 4 here. So
Yeah, that's not bad.
no, it's great, man. So, yeah, I'll ride or die for these guys forever because we've been winning a shit ton of money. Grand total, by the way, over the weekend jumped. $3,625 is what I won over the weekends. Here's why. I forgot about that teaser for the Chiefs. The Chiefs were in that teaser as well, plus 3.5. So all of that came through because I looked at my account this morning and was like, yo, why the fuck do I have an extra $500 in here? That's why. So the last teaser hit too. So it was a great weekend. Hopefully you'll have a great week this week. Join us here in about 7-8 minutes over on Drinkin' Bros Podcast on Patreon. We'll be live with Drinkin' Bros Podcast. In the meantime, go to Spotify, rate this show a 5-star. All the videos on there. We don't put any of these videos on Patreon simply because they're daily bets, and you're not going to go back and watch it. Let's face it. And then iTunes, please rate the show a 5-star and leave a quick review. That's all the advertisers care about. For Anthony Hollaway, I'm Ross Patterson. This is the Week 6 NFL Prediction Show. Good night, everyone.